the go screen. Guys, do you remember this go screen? GBL, unwillingly tanking. Oh my gosh, is that what I wrote last time? Alright, let me... What is interlude? What now? Alright. Go screen, what is this? Yeah. Alright, let's get this. Is that phone? Oh no, it's still on that. Huh? How is it still on that? Alright. There we go, that should work now. Boop! Go screen! Wow, welcome. Oh my gosh, all the luckies. Why do I have so many lucky friends right now? 2? What is going on? Alrighty. Let me also check on some Spotify. I'll pop this open here. Oh, I got a shiny Kangaskhan. Wow. I have to log into my Spotify. Come on now. I've used Spotify for like yonks. Why do I have to log in? Previously logged in. Yes. Yes, I previously logged in. Why are you signed out? Pokemon Go, hardly know it. It says Cola. Bye Pang. Bye Pang. Go screen, what is this? I think I was here for one Go stream way back when. Okay, let's... Oh, you know what? I'm so rusty with the Go stuff. Let me find a playlist. A little bit of lo-fi. You know which lo-fi I actually really enjoy? Is from our good friend Leak Duck. They do a very good lo-fi. Lo-fi playlist. They go by Leak Beats. So we're just going to have that in the background if you're wondering what that noise is. Let's just get something a little bit louder so I just get an idea of volume. Okay, let's bring this a bit higher then. Yeah, that's a bit too high. About there? About there? Yeah, about there. Okay, cool. I haven't seen a Pogo stream since the cleaning storage stream or something. Yeah, look. I probably do need to also clean storage. Can you see like the storage level at the moment? Yeah, it's been a while since it's been a Debbie solo Go stream. But anyway, let's do this rocket battle real quick. Hope it runs well since we're soloing. Again, thanks to Peng. If you guys haven't followed Peng, please do. Peng Pong Powerman app. I'm gonna get out of my Discord. And then we are jumping into here. Let me know if the music is too loud. Actually, I'll just bring it down a smidge lower. Okay, cool. We tag Steve on that. Steve would be well asleep by now. Very much well asleep. But, yeah, I do need to clean out my storage. Very much so. I did play a little bit of Go when I was overseas, but again, it was a family trip, so it's not like I'm there to play Go. I'm there to hang out with fam. And also need to drink my ginger tea. But I hope everyone had a good weekend of Go. It was the Gigantamax Snorlax. Where's the list I can find for the limited meta? Oh, yes. Let me get that for you, Han. Give me a second. Let me just do this rocket and I'll get right onto it. Now, the limited meta is... surely it's on DracoViz, right? I'm thinking Pokemon.com would have it, but yeah. Cola with the 07! Thank you. But PvPoke will have the list of Pokemon that is, you know, the top ones being meta. I haven't even looked at it myself, so we can have a look at it together once I take down this rocket. If I don't get one hit from this Dragonite. Boop. Would it change again before EUIC? No. It's locked in. However, if they introduce a new Pokemon from now till then, that's where it's kind of like, ugh. So, you know, It's kind of like Galarian Corsola, right? When it first got introduced and it was like so good for PvP, everyone's like, oh my gosh, I need a Galarian Corsola. That you hatch an eggs for days. But unlikely to change. Oh, come on. I'm so bad at rockets. Like, trying to catch the Pokemon. I'm like throwing 100 balls before I can get there. Alrighty. Boom. Boom. Any good? No, not at all. Oh, I got my thingy. My rocket radar. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's settle that down there. So let me have a look for EUIC limited meta Pokemon Go. If I Google it, let's just Google it first. No, I'm not interested in AI mode. Okay. First thing that comes up is EUIC limited meta announcement from the Sylph Arena. Surely this shouldn't be the first thing. You know what I mean? Like, it should be on an official Pokemon.com. But alas. Galix is probably like my go-to with infographics. Let me just pull up Galix. G471X or IX. Sylph, we back in the early days now, I reckon. Let me just pull up the infographic from Galix in regards to the EUIC limited meta. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? I'm scrolling backwards, scrolling backwards. When did it get released? It was surely it wasn't that long ago. Charge, move, timing. No, no, no. How far back do I need to go? There we go. Alright, found it. Instagram. Alright. Hannah, have a look at that one. So, let me just pull up this. Let's save it. I don't know if that will work. I don't know if that will work. Okay, let me just... Boop, boop. Save as. Give me a moment. EUIC. Popped onto desktop. So then I should be able to just open up here. And image. Create new image. Okay. And then browse. And then a desktop. And then EUIC. Boop. Alrighty. That is the EUIC limited meta. Is home from Miami. I can't speak from Miami. Welcome back. Sorry, Debbie. Did I miss much? I was stuck in broadcast, so I couldn't hear. No, no, no. All good. This here is... I've put a link in chat. That is this graphic here. But this is the EUIC limited meta. So the allowed types are dark, dragon, bug, and normal. Allowed Pokemon also on top of this is Seeking, Politoed, Melodic, and Frostlass. Banned types: Flying, Fighting, Steel. Banned categories: no legendaries, mythicals, ultra beasts, mega evolutions, primal reversions. Banned Pokemon is Wigglytuff, Chansey, Crustle, Diggersby, Ribombee, Araquanid, Turtonator, Morgrim, and Morpeko. Oh, could you repost the link? It didn't show me in chat. Okay, I can do that. Oh no. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't. There we go. Control A. I posted it 3 times. Surely it will come up this time. But yeah, so that's what's coming up. Again, the best place to go is PvPoke. See, I never knew there was banned and limited. It only got introduced this season. And I say this season of Pokemon, so like July 1st onwards. So after Worlds, really. And so the first time they did it was for LAIC, which was, you know what, a month and a bit ago. So if I copy here, this is this is the link that will probably, you will live here. This is the link that you will live in, which is pretty much like all the top Pokemon that people are going to use. So I would highly recommend, you know, at least the top 10 to kind of like, you'll see every single Pokemon, like the top, like number 1 to 10, you'll see in every team. It's a limited meta. Everyone's going to be using this. So Spidops, Miltank, Licky Licky, Ariados, Dunsparce, Dudunsparce, Sableye, Golisopod, Dragalge, Kingdra, I reckon will be the ones to look into. Grimmsnarl's an interesting choice. Can't believe he's 13, Grimmsnarl. But, I mean, Grimmsnarl, you know, it would help against the bug types. I guess it will be quite, like, fighting types will be neutral to it. What is, oh, didn't mean to hit that. Spidops loses to Kingdra, Dragonair, Cleavor, Grimmsnarl, and Miltank, right. Man, what an odd limited meta. Kricketune is number 11. Do I even have a Kricketune? Okay, let's have a look at what out of this, like, if I have any to, like, make, right? Not that I'm going to EUIC. I will not be at EUIC. I don't want to give people false hope and be like, Debbie, I'll see you at EUIC. Let's do some trades. No. That ain't happening. That is not happening. Spidops. I did make one. Okay. So I do have a Spidops that is double moved. That is not powered up all the way. I double moved it, but I didn't power it up. Okay. I'm surprised Morgrim is banned as it's not been in the game long. Yeah, I think Morgrim would have been too OP in this meta. Being, you know, fairy and dark. So, I mean, if you're fairy, you're gonna do so well. Given there's dark, dragon, and bug. Yeah. Trades are not happening. No! What? Are they, like, what's going on? What's going on with trades? Carl Jack, talk to me. Is it just not happening? Or, like, is it blocked? Miltank? Do I have a good PvP Miltank? Apparently I've got a rank 3 Miltank. Alright, we can take a rank 3 Miltank, that's fine. A Licky Licky? I think I've got a rank 1. Licky Licky. Oh, I've got the plus sign in front of it. Oh no, a rank 2. For you, I mean. What do you mean? What do you mean trades are not happening? Why can't I trade? So yeah, Licky Licky is sorted. Ariados. We've got a rank 3, but we also have one that has attack weighted stats, because kind of weighting CMP/CAP is important at the moment. So here's the thing, do I have to use rank 1 everything, because I don't know what I'm looking for IV wise, because you just said it's fine. Oh no, I don't know what I just said. I don't know what happened two seconds ago. To answer your question, Han, no. If anything, it's better not to have rank 1, because I think it's important to win charge attack priority. So I would actually rather be more attack weighted if it's in a limited meta, because you're going to be versing the same Pokemon again and again and again. So I wouldn't. Like, that's why I've got like a really good rank 1, and then I've got one that's not a good rank, but it's like attack weighted, just so I can win charge attack priority. Alright, Dunsparce. Now I haven't made a Dudunsparce, so I need to make one. I need to check which one will be an okay one to make. Sableye is easy. I do have my Sableye. Sableye is one of those that you probably see if you add me on your friends list. It always comes up as a buddy, because I always like make sure I have enough Sableye, but Sableye sorted. So just full attack, is that what you mean by attack weighted? Not necessarily. So instead of like 0 attack, you probably want maybe a little bit. So like 5, 8. If you really want, you can go 15, but it will make your Pokemon a bit weaker. So I don't know if you want that. For Speed Ups, highly high defense and low attack HP strongly. High defense, low attack, low HP. Oh, so like short, long, short, kind of like distribution, right? In Mirror, it's most useful to win CAP, as Debbie mentioned. Yes, more attack. Recommended. Okay, overall. 0, 15, 0 for Speed Ups. Oh. Alright, let me have a look. Do I have that? Tarantula. Well, not this 98, lucky. Okay. 0, 15, 0. Where's my 0, 15, 0 at? I don't have a 0, 15, 0. Interesting. Gosh, I'm learning too much. It is a bit overwhelming in the beginning. So don't... Like, you'll feel a little bit overwhelmed. So chip away at it a little bit at a time. Still wins a lot of the meta, but beats the other Spidopses. Right. I'm pretty sure it's Spidops, right? Like it's Spider, so it's Spidops. But I like calling it Spidops because it just sounds like... I think it would sound funnier. Like Spidops. But I'm sure it's like Spidops. 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 Anyway, that's Debbie's thought process. I was with my nieces on the holiday. I just came back and she was going through my Pokemon Go account and we were going through the Pokemon and being like, oh, what sound do they make? So, and we're just making sounds. We weren't actually saying the name, like, you know, in the anime it's like Chikorita, it's like Chico, but we were just like bloop 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 bloop. Like, you know, just making noises. Spec Ops, Speed Ops, Speed OPs. But yeah, we're making a lot of noises. I don't know if that will... I was like, oh, this would be a funny short to make one day. No, we won't do that. We won't do that. Alrighty. Spider Op. Hey Debbie, how's WA? Says Z. Z, shouldn't you be asleep? Isn't it midnight over your way? Oh, you're back here now. But you're over there, right? You're over there for a while. So yes, WA is fine. It's hot. Speed 100%. Day 2/3. Oh yeah. Nope, it's midnight. Yeah, go to bed. Unless you're deliberately staying up for another 6 hours, so then you can sign up to EUIC. Then go to bed. Started work 8 AM New South Wales time. Finished at 6 PM Australian Western time. Wait, you just finished work? No, like 3 hours ago? Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you working like extra hours? That's silly. That's silly. Sounds like a good payday. True. Not wrong about that. Could always use a little bit more money around this time of the year. Golisopod? Yeah. Good Pokemon. Dragalge. Oh my gosh, do I have one made? Dragalge. I have one made. I don't know if it's very good. Nah. Do I have a Skrelp that's decent? I might not have a Skrelp. Oh, this one might do. This one might do. Okay. Kingdra was the other one. I'm pretty sure I've got a Kingdra made. Yeah, basically working law, quid pro quo for getting to escape to New South Wales. Yeah, fair enough. Are you playing EUIC? No. Hannah is that is in chat at the moment. So she wasn't sure, wasn't aware of the limited meta for one, and two, wasn't sure, you know, what team to bring. So we were just going through what is currently in the top 10 on the list. Got a bunch of Wimpod. What are we looking IV wise? Honestly, doesn't really matter. It's just kind of like, one, Wimpod needs to be small enough to evolve into a Golisopod that is not going to be over 1500. And two, you just need I would be kind of in the middle, honestly. I'm a complete novice, and Debbie is one of the most informative people I know. Oh, bless. Dunsparce and Dunsparce seem like they'll be solid. Yeah, I think so as well. Kingdras. Yeah, I got some Kingdras. I don't have... Oh, rank 2 Kingdra. Yes. Yes. I think the one I want to look up is Cricketune. Do I have a PvP Cricketune? Are you a PvP Cricketune? You are a PvP Cricketune. Debbie thought ahead. Double. I already got that made. I do not have a Grim. I don't think... Do I have a Grimmsnarl? This is why I saved all these Impidimps from the last event that we had. Was it Go Fest? I can't remember. It's all a blur now. Safari, Go Fest, Safari, something, Safari. Is it illegal for me to take Debbie's account to EUIC as his Pokemon are way better than mine? I remember someone in the PvP community came up to me and was like, I'm surprised you're not a better player. I'm like, what do you mean by that? It's like, you have a lot of good Pokemon. I'm like, you save a lot of these good PvP Pokemon, but expecting, because I have such good PvP Pokemon that I'd play well in PvP. And I'm just like, nah, man, I like my troll teams, my meme teams a lot. Okay, so 2 Wimpod, one is 10, 14, 13, and the other is 11, 3, 15. I have others, but are either of those worth looking into? I would probably not look into either of them. I would look into something that would be like a 5, 15, 15, something around that kind of ballpark. It could be like, a 3, 14, 12. It could be like a 0, 15, 15. It could be a... I prefer not a 0, 15, 15. I think I would rather it be a little bit attack weighted, so I'd probably lean towards more like a 5, 15, 10, something like that. I'm surprised you're not better is right up there with Ricky's "Did you let me win?" Thanks, Ricky. Let me have another look. Yeah. No, all good. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of people that would be more than happy to help out in regards to getting into PvP. Sea King is another one. I think I have a Legacy Sea King, or I made one. I'm guessing it's this guy. Yep, Poison Jab, Draw Run, Icy Wind. I'm guessing that's the... Oh, wait. They want Sea King to have Peck, Mega Horn, and Icy Wind? Oh, I TM'd this. You mean I don't need it anymore? Ah. Oh well, I might just keep this one and make another Sea King if I were to play. I've got a 12, 10, 14 and a 12, 12, 15. I mean, I probably wouldn't want either of them personally. Like, okay, let me go through my Wimpod. If I can type properly. Okay, again, Wimpod, you need it to be a certain seat. So this one here, too big. If I evolve it, it goes to 2000s, right? So I need them to be like 1500 and under. So CP of 310, too high. I think you're probably looking around like, what are we around here? 200, yep, 200 will do. 250 around that mark. Too high. That just reaches it. So 229 under. Wimpods is what we would look at. So this one I wouldn't bother. This one I wouldn't bother. No. Oh, maybe 2. No. Maybe this one I would kind of consider. This one I would kind of consider. Not really that one. Maybe. Not that one. Maybe. Not this one. Probably this one. If that makes sense. I don't know if that's a bit of a gauge. I would, put it in technically on and check it out online, or use, you know, IV checkers to kind of have a look. But if I'm looking at like a visual kind of gauge, that's kind of what I'm looking at. If I were to do EUIC, I'd probably run something like this, just so I can get that a little bit more attack weight, but also defense and HP are still pretty decent. Something along this. This is not perfect, but you know, something along these lines. I'm sure there's some videos out there in regards to EUIC limited metas, and kind of like the IV stats on them. I haven't seen them because, to be fair, it's not really relevant because I'm not going. All of my others are awful, I think. Oh, how does everyone in the PvP community have millions of dust, then I have sub 50k? Look, I think you just need to play a bit more. I don't know, I'm real stingy, like, when it comes to using my dust. I am not resource poor, let's put it that way. But it's because I'm frugal. I'm so frugal. Like, if there's tasks to like power up a Pokemon, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that one. If there's things that give me dust rewards, I'll do it. I go to lots of community ambassador stuff as well. I'm also a community ambassador, so I attend events. And then, you know, all those check-in quests and things like that also give you dust all-star pieces. Yeah, just kind of that. Gmax days are nuts. Like, if you're not doing Gigantamax 3 hours of that just to grind dust, you're losing out. It's like 25k each time or something ridiculous. So yeah, I'd be, if you really just want to grind dust, obviously community days, but community days is a lot of effort for community days, right? You're catching a lot of Pokemon. But if you just want dust, Gmax days, just do the Gmax ones. Absolutely just do Gmax. So much dust on Gmax. Obviously there's like, you know, Spotlight Hour, Sableye or whatever, like every now and then there'll be a good dust one, but yeah, grinding Gmax gives 35k dust or whatever with a star piece each one, yeah. And you're given, like, if you stack up your max particles up properly, you probably can do about 6 to 7. Oh, I just said 6, 7, didn't I? Oh, I'm gonna get that in chat now, aren't I? But you probably can get maybe up to 8, plus the community ambassador check-in with the max particles. That, yeah, so that's an easy, what, 8 times, what's that? 8 times 35,000. 280,000 dust just from one Gmax day. Not spending any money. That's just banking max particles, right? Bro, I don't want to hear any more 6, 7 after hearing it from Jai at Brisbane. Was Jai saying that at Brisbane? Bless. He's a kid. Would you go double/mill tank? Would they be similar IVs? All of them will be similar IVs. Like, I'd probably be looking at that. Double or mill tank, they both kind of probably play a similar role. I don't know which one is better. Obviously on PvPoke it says mill tank is sitting at number 2. I'd probably run mill tank. Double has its perks. I'm more familiar with double than over mill tank, just on a personal basis, but that's just personal bias. PvPoke is saying mill tank, I'd be running mill tank. Generally you want low attack, high defense and HP that hits close to 1500, yep. Then I hope you aren't attending Sydney on 6/7 Feb. Oh no. Mill tank ice beam coverage is nice in this meta. Yeah, I can't imagine so. Oh, Cola's never been to a Gmax? No. Oh my god, I am. It's doomed. You need to go to a Gmax day, Cola. I reckon you can farm up a lot of dust then. New goal is to catch Debbie's dust. Where are you at, Z? Where are you at with the dust? The only 2 that would go under would be the first 2 IV stat ones, and they're 199 and 19 CP. Still, a Pokemon is better than no Pokemon. Like, as someone that, you know, played Sylph grassroots and stuff, just as much as people want to be like very IV specific, let's be honest, if you're starting out, it's totally okay. It's totally okay. Just put in the resources, do the reps, you'll get your dust back, you'll get your like candy back. Just start with something and then build and change from there. 13.4 million dust, spent a lot at City Safari, so would have had 14 mil, yeah. I was sitting at 13 mil for ages. I've only really broke through to 14 mil after some raid days and some stuff. Well, not Sydney Safari, but whatever we had recently. Like a lot of dust from that. GBL rewards also. Anyway, talking about GBL, what are people running for Scroll Cup? We can do some Scroll Cup. I think Adam's streaming at the moment, actually. He did mention he was streaming. He probably is still streaming now. Or will be streaming later. I don't know. I have no idea what that guy does. Alright, let's take this away. Double fighting coverage is nice given all the normals and lack of fighting types. Yeah, true. Gastro, Mandy, Toxapex. Alright, we can run that. I'm pretty sure I have all that made. Okay, let's run Gastro. Gastro, Mandy with Air Slash. Oh. And then Toxapex. Hopefully I can put some sort of team together. Yeah. Still a while away, so don't stress. Alright, let's change this Mandy over though. Whoops. Alright, we want Air Slash Mandy. It is an Air Slash Mandy. Did we already had that made? Oh, let's turn this off though, because my phone was lagging so bad. I was like doing some PvP battles with Steve earlier today, and I was like so many attacks behind. Like by the time I actually could tap, like my health bar was already down like 10%. And I was like, what? It was lagging so bad on my side. So we'll see how the GBL goes tonight. I don't know if it will be good. It might be terrible because of the lag. Australian internet. But yeah, Han, you can totally put a team together. I believe, I have faith, you'll be right. Gastro with earth power? Oh, okay. Let me change that over. Oh no, I can't do it from... It's silly, I cannot change moves on this screen. Like, let's give that a feedback to Niantic. Like, why can't I TM from that screen? It seems silly. Alright, Gastro. Sluggy Wuggy, we want to get rid of... I'm assuming we're getting rid of Water Pulse. But let me check. Earth Power Body Slam. Yep, okay. Water Pulse Bite. Earth Power. Done. Oh, Carl Jack, gonna head off. Thanks for the stream, Debbie. Best of luck for Hannah. Thanks, Carl Jack. There'll be practice tournaments. We'll give you insight to. Yep. I'll wait to find those. I think you do really want a TM with one night left. I guess you do, but there's one left. One night left. Why TM? I've got TMs for days. It's fine. I will turn up at another regional and I'll collect more TMs. It'll be fine. I am not resource poor. It's okay. I can drop one TM. Gastro Earth Power Resurgence. Alright, let's give this a shot. Rank 10. You are running dangerously low on charge TMs to me. Where'd I find this practice 20s? Like the inadequate ones? Candle Cult. Someone's gonna have to help out with Hannah with that one while I get this going. Okay, I think we go Toxapex here. Okay, they're bringing Tentacruel. I don't know what's the better move here. I'm gonna Sludge Wave them. Maybe Brian would have been better? I don't know. I don't feel like Brian would have been better. Okay, we just absorb everything, right? Scald. Ugh, we got the debuff. Okay, we'll get a sludge wave because we can't quite get to the Gastrodon yet. Oh, no, they get there first. No, we'll let this go. Chill vibes in Pokemon. Hello, hello. How are we, Big Hole Gaming? See, I think, yeah, I need to give you some, oh, how do I do that? Is it permissions? Is it permit? And then I can send that to you? I'll do that in a second. This is why I'm asking so much now, so I don't feel free to discuss it through Discord. Pop it in the Discord general chat, and Z-Type can send you links through there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. The razor leaves hurt. I can't do anything. Alright, Mandy, let's go. I don't think it has anything that would hurt, right? I say this, it has a blizzard, doesn't it? Does it have a blizzard? Ice beam. Okay, yep. Alright, what does it have? What does it have? I've lost track. Oh, this guy. Arrow Ace. Let's do that. It's got one shield left. Do we know the back Pokemon? I've forgotten. Araquanid. Oh, then we're definitely doing this. I feel like I have to preserve this guy though. Let's just get up to move. Oh no, I won't be. Oh no! Okay, we're shield. Can I sludge wave this down? I don't think I can. It's so bulky. Bubble beam! Oh, if I still kept the... If I still kept the Mandibuzz, I would have been able to switch out and clear the debuff, but I didn't. I didn't. Oh, I won't make it. I won't make it. I'm gonna have to like double sludge wave to kill it. I don't think I'll make it. That was actually closer than I thought. I really thought that, like, I would get there, but alas. Inadequate servers taking most of December off, so it won't be too much till January, I guess. Do you think, would anyone else be doing practice tournaments? See, I want to be like Deb, who knows what they're doing. As to me now, I'm rather confused. I still don't know what I'm doing half the time, Han. Don't feel like I will take the compliment, but half the time I'm still like figuring it out. Much of life, I'm still figuring it out. A lot of things I'm still figuring out. Only places I found EUIC screams at the moment are legit through DMs. Correct. I think DMs is probably the way to go. Just because people don't want to reveal their teams and strats and like, yeah, all that kind of stuff. The PvP network is very small. But again, if you're... I think that's the thing that I have reservations about is something like EUIC, something like NAIC, having limited metas and having people going in that are so green to the game. Because I'm just like, they will get no practice beforehand, like through GBL, you know, there's, you know, yes, the championship series, but it's literally like the week of the event. And then in a format of show 6 pick 3, which is not a common format unless you are in the PvP realm. Yeah, it would make more sense if the metas were available multiple times in a season. Yeah, like, why not have it as a third option? Like, Scroll Cup, Ultra League, or whatever it is now, and then have, like, Championship Series. Or have it during, like, the end of the month of, like, the next 3 months. Or something along those lines. Anyway, my point is, it's still, like, I just think it's interesting, but it's also, like, barrier of entry. Like, I really would like more people to play PvP. Why even have Scroll Cup? Why not have this meta now? I don't know, but something to bring up for next time. Like, who cares about Scroll Cup? Content creators. In this interlude season as well. Just go like, Alright, let's see. We've got a Kingdra. Not ideal. I don't really know what to pivot into. But it is pretty glassy, so we'll shield this. Is it an Octazooka? Like, what does Kingdra have? That's all I can think of is Octazooka. Swift! Okay, it has Taylor, right. It's got to shield this body slam anyway, because it's glassy as. Maybe we can get to another body slam before the next one. Okay, we can get there. So they should double shield or they're going to let this go. So we shall see. I think I'm going to farm it down with Mandy. Oh no, they'll let it go. Okay, cool. Alright. We have our own Gastrodon here. I guess Earth Power when we get there. I will let this go. And then we bring Mandy. I think I've seen a tweet from a Japanese player about it every day at least 3 times. Okay, and we go for Dog Pulse when we get there. We won't shield any of this. I'm assuming it's Earth Power. Body Slam? Body Slam. I was thinking of being Toxapex, but I was like, Toxapex wouldn't like... The moves would be super effective against it. Anyway, we'll build up. What do we do with a Toxapex-off? Toxapex-off? I was gonna say a Pex-off. We're just brining each other? Is brine the way to go, guys? What is the better move here? Sludge over brine? Yeah, that's what I thought. Why are they brining me? Yeah, okay, cool. I doubted because they were using brine. I was like, surely that's not the right way. Thank you for the clarification. They might be stalling to run away, or they don't know. I think they don't know. Are they in brine range? I think they're in brine range. I'm gonna go brine. Because I think they're in brine range. Oh, they're not in brine range! They weren't in brine range! That was poor Debbie estimation. Oh. No, we don't need shield there. Brine range. I don't know. All I know about this team is that is from Ishikawa Boy. Okay, yeah. We're big fans of Ishikawa Boy. Now they see like, see, Brian was the right player because you swapped it over. Ishikawa Boy's such a nice dude. He sent me a card through Pokemon Pocket earlier today. It was like a Ho-Oh card. I'm like, oh. It was all in Japanese. I was like, oh, so cool. But yeah, I thought that was Brian range. I was like, yeah, it should make it. Debbie needs stronger glasses. Also, not to play at 9:43 PM because after working from this morning. Mian Xiao. Oh? A Mienshao? Guys, it's a Mienshao. What am I looking at? What is this? What is this? Grass knot? Mienshao has a grass knot? I'm body slamming just to try and get his shield. Surely. Yeah, let's go, let's go. Alright, we should be able to slap down. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Azu. What have I got again? What's in my... Oh, I got Toxapex. Okay, let's just let this go down. Well, we'll throw another body slam because we won't be able to get earth power. So I'd rather do double body slam. I think it's on its third bubble. And then Toxapex. We can absorb pretty much everything here, so no need to shield for a while. Yeah, all those guys were super nice. Ishikawa, KSK, yeah. Hydro Pump! I'm gonna check a Brine here. See if we get a shield, and then I'm gonna go to my Mandy. Well, I was gonna say I was gonna go, but... Eh. Should have insta-swapped. Yeah. It's alright. I'll farm up to a sludge. And then it will swap here. Now it's misaligned, so it's gonna be annoying, but that's okay. We'll just absorb, absorb. Keep farming. Okay, this is bad now. Trust, trust. Yeah, they could go to Aizo after this, yeah. Forgot it was 45 seconds. Alright, we can shield a Hydro Pump. Ice Beam. Now, what's a better play against, like, a Mandy? Ah, GG's. Also realize you're running Dark Pulse instead of Foul Play. Ah, okay, okay. I can change that. Who was worried? Alright, let's... Mandy... Let's get rid of this Dark Pulse. Foul Play! No, Shadow Ball. Foul Play! Dark Pulse. Foul Play! Foul Play! GG's. Should insta swap because Toxapex is just so good versus Azu, you just need to keep it for alignment. GG's. Even if they beat your Mandy with their Toxapex, can handle what's left over Mandy Azu easy. I think I was thinking, one, I was greedy, so I wanted like more energy on my Mandy, and two, no, I was just greedy. I'm like, wait, is that part 2 of this? No. I was like, I just wanted more energy. I mean, I've got over 300 of each TM, so I'm guessing I'll be okay getting a team ready. Yeah, you should be fine. Okie dokie, Poliwrath. I think the mud slaps will do quite a bit here. Oh, especially if they don't tap. That's even better. They're gonna shield everything I'm gonna throw at them because they're weak. Like, they're glassy. Oh, they didn't. Okay, okay, alright. Well, they're gonna try an Icy Winder, so we're gonna shield and just farm down. Z-Tub will tell you that's too little. Not wrong. Okay, we'll throw an Earth Power and then we'll go into Mandy because I switched out. Okay, that's fine. Got a shield. Make it just bank up here. Just absorb everything. Yeah, I've only got 670 of these. Could do with extra. But yeah, plenty of build for a single Tony, yeah. Body slam. Surprised I went straight for it. Okay. Oh, dude, my guy, why? I mean, I'll throw. Pretty sure they were close to another body slam, but... Oh, I see. I see the predicament this person had. They were going for a catch. My guy. I'm down to 119 charge TMs. New Zealand, Sydney, and EUIC can't come quick enough. Or if you do your GBLs, you get TMs. You do raids, you get TMs. What are the other ways of getting TMs? If you do a route, sometimes you get a TM drop as well. But mainly raids. Like, I think I refill my TMs from raids, mainly. I'm a champ! The champion. I'm gonna throw a body slam. Oh, okay, right, they're caught in a Malamar. Alright, what do I have for Malamar? I guess Mandy? Maybe I should have just stayed. Because this would have been better against the Machamp. Yeah, I'll foul play. Can it hurt me? Don't think so. Silly Psy Waves. That's why you don't TM for Earth Power for one week up. I swear I'm burning TMs at a rapid rate, chopping and changing for gym breakers at the moment. Oh my goodness. The catch 10 fighting types quest at the moment gives you charge TM, right? I better avoid gym breakers. Superpower. I might go for another one, doesn't matter. They're already debuffed. Alright, dude. Well, I'm gonna be ready for your Machamp if you bring it out. They don't bring that out. They're bringing out a Tentacruel. I'm gonna bring this out. I'm just gonna do this. Which is fine. I'm okay with this. I will shield this dynamic punch, probably. Slap. 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 Bait. They didn't shield? How dare. How dare they? Okay, they shield that. Alright. Slap, slap, slap. You can Brian BM them as payback. Oh yeah. They acid sprayed. I won't even get to it. Well, I'll get to Brian. Davey's going 3-ball for the disrespect. Yes. Davey, why are you not a better player? Because we go for those kind of plays. Give them the 0 bubble brine. Could have. Acid spray must be Taj. Taj, stop using this account. Use your proper account. Again, dust. I could have put a star piece on for this, but I did not. For 3,000 dust. Could have. And then another 1,900. So let's just even call it rounded up to 5,000 dust. I mean, yeah. You know what I accidentally did today? I clicked claimed rewards for my, like, the monthly go ticket thingy. And I'm like, no, I wasn't meant to claim everything. And from that said, he has more dust in the car. No. Cola, no. What do I do here? Do I just go for a body slam? Or earth power? I'm gonna go earth power. Okay, this is probably a water pulse. Eep, we're gonna just take it. Oh! Earth power superior. Alright. Let this gastro go down. We got Toxapex for this. Pixie time. We'll wait for a swap. They go for a swap. We go for a swap. You swap, I swap. We'll take the arrow ace. Greg wanted to do our lucky trade on the weekend and then he saw my dust. Oh. Poor Greg. Wait, they have Snarl? I'm versing a Snarl? I'm just too lazy to leave my house. Are we still not Pogo friends, Deb? I forget. Snarl, they're trolling you. I'll have to check. I'm so forgetful these days. I have like over 400 plus friends. And I don't mean that as a boast thing. It's more like literally I cannot remember. And the fact that I believe that that's going to get expanded shortly. I'm just like, oh my gosh. Brian for the beam. PM, PM, PM. They got a shield. Surely they shield. Surely they shield. They like pain. This is the only reason for them not to top left by now. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, there we go. Watch out, Debbie has that many friends. Must be popular. I restricted myself to 220 because trying to manage that level ups is frustrating. Wow, that's absolutely devastating. Alright. And there's more dust there. Han, I don't think I have you, but feel free to add me. Where are we at? 432. Gosh. There we go. That's my friend code. I'll leave it up for a little bit. And then I also... Oh, what time is it now? I do need to go through interact with friends to get to forever friends. I need to go through that today as well. After shielding a Brian on a Azu, you gotta be questioning the life choices you made to lead you to that moment. Very true. Also, Z, you need to go to bed, man. You need to go to bed. It's 1 AM. My guy. Go to bed. Cola, go to bed. Free friends, let's go! Alright. I'll give you guys another 5 seconds and then I'm gonna close this. Gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Alright, that's done. Okay, Han. Alright. Yeah, 1 AM I guess, but the quicker I go to bed, the quicker I have to start work. I guess. Interactable. And... oh, what do I want to do? Friend level? Well, how do I want to go about this today? Interactable and... giftable? No. Just interactable and not lucky? No, I want lucky. I guess I'll just go from top to bottom. If it is in order, then these should be like in order of like most interacted, right? Right? Surely, because then was it in alphabetical order? 84. No, well, Kai Min's on here, so she's jumped the alphabetical order. Yeah. Okay. Regos cap pretty quick for EU, I see, right? Yes, they do. So I'd suggest to put an alarm on for 6 AM for you guys over in New South Wales. There you go, Adam. Steve's no longer the top of my friend list. It's kind of sad. No. I've been doing the weekly challenges with Steve, so I get like 7 friendship hearts, so we can get forever friends quicker. Because I'm just like, he's on the other side of Australia and I want my shiny Oricorio. I don't even know what to trade him back. Wait, you can search interactable? That's a thing, yeah. Ugh, the screen's frozen. Let me go back. I think a certain someone, let's call them AV Root Mr. Last. Bless. I do remember this. Is the process easy? I feel like I need to discuss this on Discord as you sounded switched on with all of this. It is pretty easy, Han. It is not difficult to do. It's just the fact that a lot of people will be also registering. I had someone else who reminds me to do this. Was it Greg? Please tell me it was Greg. It sounds like a very Greg thing to do. Oh, I'm out of gifts. I haven't gone out that much today, to be fair. Not Greg. Ah. Was it your coach? Please tell me it was your coach. That's my second guess. Cake by Cake Cafe. Oh man, I haven't been to Cake by Cake in ages. Certain brotherly pair. I see, I see. Oh man, now I want cake. It's 10 o'clock at night. I'm not having cake. But I would like cake. Cake sounds pretty good at the moment. There happen to be judges. Oh, that brotherly pair, right. I'm aware of that brotherly pair. Big old gay. Someone said cake? Yeah. There was a gift from a cake shop and I really want cake now, but I'm not getting cake now. Look, there's a lot of brotherly pairs. Oh man, that's a shiny Pangoro. I want one of them. Do it, eat the cake. Why am I gonna get cake at 10 o'clock at night? I mean, I have chocolate. The only thing that's in my cupboard that is like junk food currently is a couple... There is some chocolate from Aldi. There's some almonds that are covered in chocolate that I bought on a whim because it's Christmas time. And there's some Pringles. And I haven't bought Pringles in forever. And the Pringles are so much smaller now. Like, what happened? They shrunk. I was like, when did this happen? You guys have Aldi's too and Pringles? Yeah. I don't usually buy that kind of stuff, but I was like, it's Christmas time. I'm just going to have a little bit of a snacky snack. And I was like, hey, I remember Pringles being much larger than this. Pringles are awful. I just got the red one, which was just like original flavor. So nothing special. But I was just like, aw, why are these so small now? I had like a couple, like, you know, in my mouth. And I'm like, man, when did this all happen? That's a dilemma, yes, not having cake. Should have just bought some cake after work today and just popped it in the fridge. But that's alright. Next time. But I plan to play scrim tournaments in the Discord when they start up. Yep. Oh, so you're definitely prepped. Debbie, you want to be my coach, my spiritual animal? Han, as much as, look, I would love to coach. I reckon I would even just do it as like an act of service. I wouldn't charge people for it. However, I say that with a caveat because my time is just not like, I don't know how I'm going to start with this sentence. It's already 10:05 at night. But basically, I have poor time management. So I would like to do things and I would like to do a good job about it. My concern is that I will not have enough time. And also, as much as, you know, I would like to invest in EUIC, I'm not going to play EUIC. So it's also another thing of being like, well, I'm not playing in that meta. Why? Besides coaching and besides helping others, using brain cells for something that I will never use ever again. That's, yeah, I get that, yeah. It's just, that's just the black and white of it. In regards to, like, people starting into, like, PvP, absolutely. I'd be more than down to help out. Because at least I can see, like, progress and fruition from that. In regards to, like, a EUIC meta, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, guys, you need to shield this Spid Ops against this, like, this Mill Tank at this point. I don't know if I'll ever say that again. Like, it's just, don't get me wrong. I think it's very, very good. I think it really gives a lot of game expression. I think it's really, I find it entertaining to watch. I think anyone else who would be watching it that is not in the PvP realm of things would just be like, what is going on? Why does everyone have a mill tank? Why does everyone have a Spide Ops? Like, it'd just be so confusing. I dare say focus on the learning PvP side rather than the EUIC meta side. I've just been to other people asking for help, but you've been the most informative so far. Like, I don't want to attention seek, but I also don't want to be clueless on what I'm doing. Yeah. No. I totally get you, Han. I understand because I don't think there's a lot of information out there in regards to the limited metas. I think it's an actual disservice currently that there is not more information. Even it needs to be listed. It needs to be somewhere in regards to the international, like, championship tournaments. Like, as much as I've been informative, you should have been able to find everything quicker. Like, it should have just been like, oh, yep, that's the meta, this is the dates, these are the Pokemon. You know, have you used PvP Poke and its ranking on and team builder pages? Yeah, that's probably where I would be living if I was going to play EUIC. But yeah, there's so little info. Yep. Pulls the wrong moves for EUIC. No. Someone tell Matt. Dear Matt, please pull the right moves for PvP Poke. Thank you. Much love, Davy Pebble. Alright. Am I done with the scatter bugs? Is there more bugs? We're good with the bugs? Okay. Let's get these Weedle. Shiny Weedle? Nope. It's better than nothing. Yeah, I do feel like it's hard to find the resources for this. That's probably why I'm so clueless. Alright. Han, I have a PvP channel on my Discord. Drop all your questions there. And I say this as I'm wrapping up the stream, because, but my point is there's enough of us in there that can help you out, to trying to guide you through a few things, or if I have time, you know, possibly like some scrim matches, like, you know, just to like practice battling. Wait, there's a Pebble Discord, exclamation mark Discord. But my point is, I think Cola has a point in regards to just PvP skills in general. Because what I'm hearing from you is ultimately, like you said, not going in clueless, right? So I think the overarching goal is for you to go in, have fun, enjoy the event, and not feel defeated. You will probably, and I say this with, like, you know, as all honesty, and it is not meant to be taken poorly, but most likely you'll get knocked out early. And that is just naturally for anyone new into PvP, right? So the ultimate overarching goal here is for you to go into a tournament, get an idea of your team and how it works, get an idea of the mechanics around your team, and then just have a fun day. Like, that would be kind of like the 3 goals that I would work with. And to achieve that is to get familiar with PvP, even if it's things that, you know, are currently not relevant for that particular meta. And just keep practicing so you're just familiar with it. Keep asking questions like what you're doing at the moment. And yeah, just working and building on it, like, you know, consistently. Consistency is keys here. So yeah, I'm not expecting to do massively well, just wanting to see how the competing side works, you know. Yeah, exactly. 25% of people lose twice and they're out. Happened to me in my first tourney, and I've been to Worlds twice. I still remember my first ever regional. I got 2-0 by Steve. To be eliminated. No. I don't know if Steve will rewatch this stream, and I'm guessing he won't. But my worry is that in Auckland I'm gonna get 2-0'd by Steve and get knocked out, because I'll be so salty. I would bring it up so much on G'day Badlers. I would be so salty. So it means that I need to practice for Auckland. Practice for Auckland. He was also running a cursed poltergeist dust clops. Yeah, he was running poltergeist. It was in part of his YouTube video. You need a hard counter, Ashton Ash Steve. Yeah, I'm gonna have to like find out. I'm gonna have to DM Ashton Ash and be like, hey dude. I know you guys are like BFFs, but I really need to like just need to know what you guys are cooking over there. Just no, I wouldn't. I really appreciate you, Deb. Really, I'm so grateful. No, my pleasure. I can't wait to lose to both Debbie and Steve in New Zealand. No, not at all. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start practicing. It is the 6th. No, okay. Goals for Debbie. So goals is before the end of the year, I would like to get one of my 2 Worlds videos out. I'd like to get my Worlds videos out. So this might be like, although we stream tonight, might be a while to our next stream. So Worlds video 1, Worlds video 2, because there's two videos. They're both short. They're probably going to be about 10 to 15 minutes, but goals for that. So Worlds video 1 and 2, hopefully before the end of the year. 1 by the end of this week, 1 before the end of the year. Then practice for Auckland. So I'm gonna maybe leave it for like a 4-week lead up. So start doing that. And then start doing more content. So whether it's streaming, whether it's YouTube, whether it's shorts, whether it's TikTok, whether it's like something like that. Get a little bit more something out there, content-wise. I did a little short on Forever Friends last week, and that did pretty well, in my opinion. I was like, oh, cool. Pretty happy how that went. Just trying to get in the swing of things again. But yeah. CW 2026 Worlds video, right? But yeah, I really do need to get that up there, uploaded. I've been procrastinating for such a long time. I'm like, it's already this. Every time I think about doing it, I'm thinking like, oh, it's such a long time ago. People have forgotten about it now. But I'm like, no, I just need to do it. I just need to sit down and do it and stop overthinking it, because that's what I'm doing at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up the stream here. We have been streaming for 2.5 hours, which is definitely longer than usual, Debbie. And I got to go to bed. Guys, we got to go to bed. I got to work tomorrow. Alright, let's find someone to raid. Who is on in the same category, please? Same category. Who have we got? Gengar Life is on. Miggy Tilted. David Petitigo. Dark Phoenix. Photo Chess. Wasn't Adam meant to be on? Is he still streaming tonight or what? I don't know if it's still streaming. Anyway, head over to the Gengar Life. They look like they're doing some PvP, I think? Shadow Palkia. No, that is not PvP. Alright. Ultra League, GBL. No. Is anyone doing GBL at the moment? GBL, anyone? Innocent2481. Japanese player. Not a lot of people doing GBL. What's going on? What's going on with you all? They're just doing raids. I mean, like, Joe's on. You know what? No. We won't raid that way. We're going to the ducks. We're going to find some ducks. Where are my ducks at? Go support the ducks, guys. I'm going to dash ducks. Hi, thank you. Adam streams are unreliable at the best of times. At Avrip, it's funny. I just saw a duck channel go live. Yep, we're going to the ducks, guys. Alright, start raid. We're heading to Dash Ducks. I love Dash Ducks. If you guys, like, I always say, like, you don't need to sub here. You know, I'm good. You guys, you know, save your money for things. However, if you get a subscription for Dash Ducks, you can feed them. It's so cool. You can ring the little thingy and then, like, you can feed them every day. So big fan of the Dash Ducks. Alright guys, take care, drink water, eat fruit, sleep well. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now. Bye. Bye, VOD watchers.